Hello everyone and welcome to the first BBS Product and Release Notes webinar. I am Carla Smith, a Technical Operations and Training Analyst with BBS. Today I will be giving the BBS interpretation of the August Products and Release Notes. Today we will be going over the auto enrollment feature and the termination window update. The auto enrollment feature is for ancillary benefits such as group life, group STD, and group LTD. This will now update on a weekly basis instead of monthly. The goal for this is to increase participation in employer-sponsored perks, reduce billing reconciliation, and ensure that the group or the broker is confident that the right employees are enrolled in the right plans. Below, I have indicated of what if this would look like on your timeline. It will show us the event of an enrollment change, the date it was done, the plan. It will always be by EN. And if you select the 3 action dots, you can contain some more details as in the effective date, the name of the plan, and the benefit amount. The next item on our agenda is the termination window update. Today I will walk through a demonstration with a demo employee from my demo company on what it looks like currently. Here we have our demo employee. Now there are 2 ways to terminate an employee. You can do so in the action section here by hitting terminate employment, or you can select the profile, employment, and then under employment status, select terminate. Once you have selected terminate, you have a few items that will populate here. The first box is going to be affected plans. This has a TBD, which is to be determined. This will be determined once the termination date has entered into the next screen. The next next box is going to be the employee information box. This tells you their job title, their classifications, and when they were hired. The next box is going to be the dependent information, and it shows you what they're enrolled in the list of dependents. If there is an address that differs from the regular home address, this will also be indicated here. As you can see here, my demo employee, there is no socials indicated here. It is also recommended that anytime there is anything missing, that you'll want to make sure you go back to the employee's profile and add that in. For purposes of today's demo, I will not go back and add this in, but if need be, you will want to go back and hit the backspace, or you can select the employee profile dependent page to go fill this out. It is hyperlinked beside each demo employee. Below there is a validate information box. As you can see, there is a red X. It is strongly suggested for real employees with real companies that you will want to make sure that all of this is green. As of right now, the social, the gender, and the date of birth are not on record for my demo employees. Just for today, I am going to skip over this so that we have a full overview. And this big box on the side, you will see that there is an address here. This is the address that the employee has entered into the system on their own. If this address is still the same, you will want to hit next. If it is not still the same, you will want to make changes to this address, select what county they're in, and then hit next. Here we have where you're able to enter in the termination date. Once you select that box to enter this in, you can either type this in or you can select it on the calendar. Once the termination date has been entered in the affected box, it'll show you what is COBRA eligible, what is non-COBRA eligible, and canceled plans or open or pending plans. So these plans have not started and they will just be canceled. In the termination reason section, you will now see that there has been an update. The terminate reason is no longer available. It is now listed under gross misconduct. Once gross misconduct is selected, this box populates. If you select continue, a COBRA event record will not be written and a notice will not be sent to the integrated COBRA administrator, meaning this will not trigger a COBRA event. All others will, as they have before. Once you have selected your reason, select next. It will then ask if you want to terminate the employee again. If you are sure, hit continue. If you are not, hit cancel. Once you have once you've went ahead and hit continue, it'll then bring you to the last page, which shows you all your plans and what date they will be termed. They will give you a box that says back to manage, which takes you back to the management screen for that employee. And then at the bottom, it will give you an option to learn more about COBRA and our different TPAs that Employee Navigator works with. I'm going to select back to manage. And now we are back to the home screen. If there are any questions on any items that we have reviewed, please do not hesitate to reach out to your BBS account manager. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and I appreciate your time. Have a great one.